If everything is already fixed, if every thought, every moment, every action is part of a pre-written script, then why do anything at all? Why make an effort? Why perform karma? This question has troubled many sincere seekers. It's not just about laziness or escaping responsibility. It's a genuine attempt to understand our place in this vast flow of life. If the outcome is already decided, what is the role of our choices? Let's begin with something simple. Imagine you're on a train. The train is moving on a fixed track. You cannot turn it left or right. You can't get off. You can't change the destination. From the outside, nothing is in your control. But inside the train, you still have choices. You can sit in silence. You can talk to fellow passengers. You can read a book or stare out of the window. You can cry, laugh, or sleep through the ride. In every moment, you are deciding how to be. The train's route is fixed, but your experience during the journey is still open. Your choices decide how peaceful or painful that journey feels. This is how karma works within a predetermined world. You may not control the grand design, but you're still part of the story. And your responses, your actions, your thoughts, your reactions, they shape the quality of your inner experience. You're not just a passive observer. You are the one who lives through the moments, whether lightly or heavily. Now let's go a little deeper. From the perspective of non-duality, there is no separate individual who acts. What you think of as your actions are simply part of a larger unfolding. The ego feels, I am deciding, I am doing. But in truth, everything just happens on its own. The real self, the one you truly are, remains untouched, simply witnessing all that appears without getting involved. So then the question becomes even more serious. If I am not the doer, and if this life is just a play, then why do anything at all? Why act with kindness? Why take responsibility? Why care about what happens? The answer lies in one simple truth. Understanding and realization are not the same. Reading or hearing that there is no doer doesn't change your lived experience. You still feel pain. You still seek joy. You still feel hope, fear, doubt, and love. As long as the dream feels real to you, your choices matter. Even if it's a dream, it is still a dream you're going through. One more subtle but important point is that even choosing not to do anything, sitting quietly or stepping back, is itself an action. You can do that, but if you do it with awareness and presence, not out of laziness or avoidance. There is a big difference between consciously choosing stillness and simply giving up. That's the key. Until realization becomes your living truth, your actions continue to affect your inner state. Suffering still hurts. Joy still uplifts. Pain still leaves scars. So your choices, your karma, still shape your path. Think of an actor on stage. He knows it's a role, he knows the script, yet he performs with full sincerity. Not because the story is real, but because sincerity is his nature. In the same way, even if you know life is like a dream, how you live inside it still reflects your understanding and maturity. And in this dreamlike experience, karma is not just a duty, it becomes the very path. It purifies the mind, it sharpens awareness. Through action, consequence, and reflection, clarity grows. Until you reach the shore, you still have to swim. Just saying the ocean is unreal will not stop you from drowning. Even a realized master does not stop acting, but their actions flow differently. They don't act out of fear, desire, or expectation. They act because that is what naturally arises in that moment. Like a flower gives fragrance or a river flows. Their actions are no longer about achieving results. They become an expression of what they are. That's why Krishna told Arjuna to fight, even after giving him the highest knowledge. He didn't say, "Now that you know it's all Maya, sit quietly." He said, "Now that you know the truth, act with understanding." That's the subtle point. Before realization, karma helps prepare the ground. After realization, karma continues, but without attachment. The sense of I am doing this drops, but the actions continue. A wise person doesn't stop acting. They simply stop acting with confusion. They no longer perform karma to get something. They do what's needed in the moment because that's what life calls for. So don't get trapped in this mistaken logic. Everything is written, so I will just sit and wait. That's not wisdom, that's confusion. Even the decision to sit and do nothing is also part of the script, and it too has consequences. Freedom is not about avoiding the path, it is about walking it with clarity and grace. And when the journey ends, when realization becomes complete, you will see nothing was ever really in your hands. Yet everything you did had meaning, not because it changed the destination, but because it shaped how you met it.